Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we were working with Agricraft. We got a bunch of different seeds, the quartzanthium, we got the diamond, the quartz, and the iron seeds as well. We got a whole bunch of seeds. It was kind of cool. And we were trying to do some other things, just couldn't really get to it. We made Podzol for the first time and lost our spruce sapling because we didn't get any more. I went ahead and I got another spruce sapling, sifted a bunch of dirt again. We also set up a dirt farm, by the way, which works really nicely. So I got a whole bunch of saplings from spruce trees. I just croaked them. It was easier. So now we have plenty in reserve that we can grow and get more Podzol if we need it. When we need it, I guess, is more appropriate. So yeah, I kind of forgot to open the reward bags. I kind of forgot about those last time, so apologies on that. But we'll get to those in a moment. I've spent a decent amount of time off camera. I got more dirt going. We have all of these Botania seeds. We also have the Amaryllis seeds as well. We got those. I also went ahead and got a bunch of Electrotine, and we got the rest of the rubies. So we'll get to those in a moment. So that should be like a bunch of quests pretty much immediately. Today I'm hoping to get into Botania a little bit. So we need to make a bunch of stuff from Botania. Yep, so the other thing is we'll get into more of the mystical flowers. We'll work towards those as we go. Let's go ahead and throw in here those and that. That should be it. We have an epic reward bag. That's exciting. So the Amaryllis seeds can go in there. I need another chest. God. So many things. To get more of the dirt, I went ahead and grew another mega rubber sapling, mega rubber tree rather, and yeah, we're full of wood, so wood should not be an issue anytime soon. I don't know why I'm grabbing more, but whatever. So let's get just a chest, and we'll go ahead and upgrade this at least to iron. Because we can afford that pretty easily. So let's get an iron chest, and there we go. And we're gonna put Botania stuff down here as well. Honestly, right here looks good. So let's put the Botania stuff in there, and kind of get the flowers taken care of. Cool. So what else do we need to get rid of? I have an emerald nugget. Where did I put my diamond nugget? I don't even remember. I don't think I ever had one. So we'll just throw this somewhere. That's good. Alright, so we also have some hearts to put in there. So the next thing I want to do real quick, so we'll get into the Botania stuff today. That is kind of the plan. We need to get a little bit more dye for the epic bacon, and then pork chops as well, because the mystical flowers, we can use that for the epic bacon, which is kind of nice. So the other thing that I want to do real quick is in Gamma, we need to finally make this laser assembly table. So we have the 12 lasers. I got the rubies. I hand sifted a lot, so let's get that. That is done. We have the 12 lasers. We're probably not going to use this today, so I don't really care too much. But then I have a bit of Electrotine. We need 6 Electrotine ingots, which I believe, unfortunately, is 48. So we'll make what we can and then see. Yeah, we need 8 more Electrotine. Or actually just 4 more now. So let's take a little bit of the sand and see if we can't get some ourselves. We just need 4. There's 1. And it shouldn't take too long. So I don't want to do too much sifting on camera anymore, unless we absolutely need it for something simple like this. But yeah, so hopefully we can get this pretty quickly and move on. It's not looking that way though, unless we have 3 in the other one, which would be really nice, but I doubt it. Alright, so let's put the crush doors in here. These guys can go in there. I have extra, so we'll come back to that in a moment. We can go ahead and get some of these cooked up. I made a little bit more conduit binder as well. That's something we can work on today if we need to. So there is 3 of the 6. And something that I was considering and thinking about is how much redstone we have. We have less than a stack of redstone in here, which is not good. We need a lot of redstone for one of the next things I want to work towards, which is the... let's just get rid of all this stuff, because we don't need most of it. The conduit was about it. So... yeah, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more of that. We also need to make some better power systems, but we'll get there. So one of the big things that I want to work on here soon is capacitors. Capacitors are so expensive from Ender.io in this pack, and we're going to make a bunch of them so that we can make capacitor seeds. And once we can make capacitor seeds, then things will be a lot easier. But that's going to take a little bit of time. So hopefully we can... oh my god, come on, Electro-Team. Hopefully we can get to that relatively soon. By the way, Electro-Team is a magical crop that you can get. So later we're not going to have to worry about this. We're going to have all the Electro-Team we could ever need. Well, not really, but we'll have a decent amount. You know what, let's just use this. Is that all we needed? Yes, it is. Cool. So I just wanted to get this quest done, and then we'll open the reward bags and see if we get anything really good. And there's a little bit of Electro-Team in there, so I'll just go ahead and do that. So eventually we'll have a lot of resources, but God, that goes so fast. It's so nice. So there's the assembly table, and there is a quest. So let's go ahead and put the assembly table in here with the lasers. Heart also goes in there, so we have 2 basic, 4 good, a greater, and an epic. It's not too shabby. So let's go ahead and open these real quick, and then we'll do Botania. So we have boring, rotten heart. Yep, get rid of that. Next we have 4 goods, heart glass, salt ore. That's not bad. Ooh, that is a nice reward. Printed circuit boards. These are a bit of a pain to make because you need transistors, which aren't bad. Compressed iron is just iron. By the way, we're totally going to cheese this pressure chamber whole system. If you've ever seen Pneumaticraft, I have a series Crash Landing that uses Pneumaticraft pretty heavily. Pressure chambers are annoying because every time you open them, they lose pressure, right? Makes sense. Well, there's an exploit in this one that makes it really easy to not lose pressure ever. So we're gonna do that when we get there. But transistors, not bad. It's these capacitors. These capacitors require octadic capacitors. Octadic, however you want to say that. I'm not entirely sure what the proper way to say that is, but these capacitors are really bad to make. The unassembled PCBs are not bad. Just some more iron and plastic. We'll get to all that stuff much later, to be honest. I have a long list of things I want to do before that, but that is a really nice reward. So let's try to throw these where they go. Alright, so we have a little bit extra heart glass. We have a little bit of plastic already, which is kind of nice, but let's do that. Alright, so we have 1 more good. Packing tape. That's really nice, actually. We'll probably end up using that later. And then a greater reward bag. That's really nice stuff. Some basic applied energistic stuff. That is pretty nice. Let's make another. I can't believe I'm making another iron chest. We should just upgrade to gold. Let's do that instead. I need to really sort through these inventories and kind of clean up things and put things where they need to go and all that fun stuff. Let's just upgrade this guy, and then we can start putting this stuff in here. This will be my like rewards, but I'll clean that up later. I have this salt ore. Let's put that in here. All right, and then we have an epic. Can we get something really good? We'll see. Aw, boring. Gold amulet of Hermes. It allows sneaking on air when held. That's kind of nice, but nope, don't want it. We'll get the raw mana essence, and we'll throw that in there. Cool. So, unfortunately, the epic did not pay off. Now, this guy should have unlocked thermal expansion. It did. Now, these machines are a little bit of a pain to make. Needs iron gears. Needs these energetic gears, which aren't too bad. I thought you could only cast them out, but I guess not. We'll make them a lot easier later, but yeah, we'll get to that another time. Secret, by the way, the new Metacraft kind of exploit is from thermal expansion. It's the it's one of these plates. What is it called? Is it an impulse plate? Translocation plate. These things, which are not that difficult to make once we get to that point. They're actually really easy to make, and this will allow us to get some really nice things coupled with our magnet. So yeah, let us go ahead and, you know, before we do too much else, let's go ahead and break this stuff. Don't need this stuff anymore, and we can throw dyes and seeds in here. We're going to turn our magnet on and grab these. And then we need to get some cobblestone chiseled. Nothing too difficult, so let's grab our chisel. Whoa, a little bit of a slowdown right there. And we'll go ahead and get the dark panel. And let's fill this back in. Perfect. So next we're going to do this. Get rid of all these guys. And all the seeds and all that kind of stuff goes in here. Cool. So now we need to work on getting more things. So iron nugget can go there. Redstone. All the ores can go in here. And we need to get a little bit more podzol. We're gonna... I was gonna say, we should be full of gold. But how are we doing on... Not bad on nether quartz. We might be able to start making our base relatively soon. So I need to grow spruce sapling. And we're going to shear its leaves. And hopefully get a decent amount of the stuff. Hey, we even got some saplings for a change. I'm not bitter. Alright, so we have... Wow, we have a decent amount of spruce saplings. Or spruce leaves, rather. So let's go ahead and make all that into podzol, because we're going to need a lot of podzol. These guys can honestly just go away. And I'll put those in there. Cool. So dirt can go away. We need to make more seeds, and let's go back to the beta. So basically all the seeds is what we need to make, and let's go ahead and pick this stuff up, and I'll start getting that laid out. So we have currently 4. So if we look at blue, Okay, let's start from left. White with purple, we don't have purple. Don't have green. White with blue is one. White with black. Black is different because it's with blue, so we'll get hopefully that. So white with blue. All right. Red with yellow. Red with blue, and that's it. So yellow is probably with red and blue. All right, so blue is with all three of them, plus another. So we'll get that last one later, but we'll do... Actually, we could do that now. Hopefully. So if blue goes in the middle, we can at least get 4 right off the bat. So white, yellow, and red. And then we also need cactus seeds. Cactus seeds from Agricraft. We should have them. We do. Awesome. And I believe we need sand. So sand right here. And cactus seeds. Awesome. So there we go. That will do its thing, and we'll eventually get some more stuff. We can throw those away. I want to grab the bone meal. I want to get some white flower petals. And should we do the secret method? It's easier just to do this. So we're going to want, like, I know we're going to want at least 4, plus, let's get 2 sets of blue. That'd be nice. Alright, so I already know we have some of that stuff, but let's start looking into, actually, Podzol can go right here. So let's start looking into Botania. Now the first thing is we need to make the Lexica Botania. So the Lexica Botania is just a sapling with a tree, with a book, rather. It's a sapling with a tree. Yes. So let's grab a book from here. There they are. We have 100 and some, so, and then a sapling. So just do that, and we have the Lexica Botania. Next is the Petal Apothecary. So the Petal Apothecary shouldn't be too bad. Just some cobblestone and flower petal. So let's... I don't want to use all of those because I want to keep those in there. So let's just get another white one. It's fine. Doesn't matter. The reason I got 2 blues, you'll see in a little bit, but the rest of them don't actually matter. So I think it's like this, and then a petal, and there's the Petal Apothecary. Perfect. Now we need a pure daisy. So let's use this guy. I'm gonna want to grab some seeds. Now can I turn these directly into seeds? Not there. I wonder. If I had a vanilla crafting table, which I don't think I have. Let's make one. Because I want to see something, and worst case scenario, we can always turn this. Nope. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I knew there would be a recipe for it. So, we can make a bunch of seeds really easily. Cool. I hate that the crafting stations connect with the chests and you can see the inventories when you open them. I don't like that. Just personal opinion. So I'm really glad that the iron chests don't do that. So that's really nice. So let's make a bunch of seeds, and we're gonna need just 1 for right now. I wouldn't mind a water source over here. So let's do that. Let's do something like this. Make sure everything is well lit. Actually, let's do a guy like this. We'll light that up. Alright, let's get some water. Because the pedal pocket area requires water. And since I have infinite water over here, eventually I could set up a system for that to move water a little bit easier, but it's kind of meh. The infinite water sources are a little expensive for what I'm trying to use. So 4 mystical white flowers and a seed gives us a pure daisy. I need my wrench, please. Thank you. So there is the pure daisy. Now we need 16 living wood and 16 living rock. And I didn't realize there's darkness there. Okay, so we need living wood and living rock. So what we need to do is grab a piece of dirt. And I think I'm just going to do this in the ground, right here. That's fine. And you plant the pure daisy on some dirt. And now we need wood. Does this wood work? I'm not seeing any like particle effects or anything. I'm not seeing any like recipes, because if we look at living wood, all it is some sort of tree next to pure daisy. And we should have, yeah, there should be pure daisy recipe. I'm not seeing one, so let's just use spruce, because we have a decent amount of it. We can get more later. Spruce trees are actually one of the best to grow a lot of. We're also going to need a bit of stone. How much stone do we have? I'd like a half a stack of this as well. It's good to have extra. So while we're waiting for that, we also need to make the wand of the forest, which requires this. So while we're waiting for all that, let's go ahead and jump back over to Delta and see if we can't make some more of these energy conduits. So I guess let's look up conduit again. So we need conductive iron, energetic alloy, and vibrant alloy. So I don't have any conductive iron. I do believe that is just iron and redstone. Yep. So let's get 9 of that. Whoa, your darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll get this cooking up. So our first set of living wood transferred, converted rather. So we'll get some more going. All right, and then we're also gonna need, let's see, 3 gold, 3 of this, and 3 redstone. And yeah, so this shouldn't take all that long. But once this is done, we also need fluid conduits, which is quite clear glass. We could chisel that, or the actual way to make it is putting sand in the alloy smelter. I think we're just going to chisel that because honestly we don't need that much of it. So this is almost done. Once it is, we'll have that quest completed. So 16 living wood, and then we'll make the wand of the forest, because that needs this living wood. So we'll just pick this up, make sure that it is detected, and we'll get more later. I'll probably do some of that off camera. Eventually this will be mostly automated, I think, but you do this, you get living wood twigs, and then this and this, gives you the Wand of the Forest. Now, depending on what petals you use, changes what colors this wand has. So that's why I went for blue, just because why not? It looks nice. So there's that. By the way, Lexo Botania, super useful, has all the information for everything you need. The recipes might not be accurate just because things are changed in this mod pack, but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty nice. So let's put some stone in there. This will convert in just a minute. And how is this going? We have more than enough, so let's get the other stuff going as well. Alright, so 8 more stone. And we could always make more pure daisies. I do believe that more pure daisies around the stuff will make it convert faster. I don't know if that's true or not. I think it is, but I'm not sure. So we need a bunch of conduit binder. Do this. And there's energy conduits. If we get a little bit of glass, which do I even have? I do. I was like, I don't even know if I have glass. So we get this chiseled to the quite clear glass. A little bit of a cheese, but it just saves some power. And there's fluid conduits. So that's 2 sets of conduits. That's the wrong one. Wait, did we unlock? No, we haven't unlocked that yet. That's going to be unlocked when we do the mob farm stuff. So conduits, we have those. The pressurized is fuse quartz. So we're going to need 12 quartz in the alloy smelter. So put that in there. And we can put 2 of these in here. And that's a quest. So that is this quest completed. Let's grab that. And then mana. So we need a mana pool and a mana spreader. So if we look at this, the mana spreader is pretty easy. We just need another flower petal. Yeah, I'm just going to take a red one. And we need, what, 7, I think? So that's pretty easy. And then a mana pool is just 5 living rock. Like that. And now we have to make a mana diamond and a mana pearl. I'm not going to do that yet. Because... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. So, I'm going to pick up this guy for a second. And we're going to set this right here. That's fine. Day blooms can go in here. All these flowers. So, day blooms produce mana. They produce tiny, tiny bits of mana. We put that there. The Wand of the Forest will allow us to bind it to that. Nightshades also produce tiny, tiny little bits of mana. Nightshades generate at night, day blooms during the day. So we're going to just put a nightshade right here. It is bound to this mana spreader, and once this mana spreader gets enough mana to do 1 burst in here, we're never going to use a flower again. Ever. Except when we move this. We might have to for a little bit, but pretty much never ever. Because we have all of these nice things. We have black lotuses and blacker lotuses. And these things have a lot of power. Let's grab a diamond and a ender pearl, because it's how you make mana pearls and mana diamonds. And once this does a single burst, which it should relatively soon, we'll have what we need. So while we're waiting, let's get the energetic alloy. Let's get the 7, 8, 12. Hey, I got it right. That can go in there. And we'll do that. And then just stick those in there for right now. Make some more conductive iron. So we should be able to go like this and make 6 enhanced energy conduits. Let's jump back to delta and make sure. Cool. And then the top tier, which is what we'll want to use, is just like that. These transfer 180,000 RF per tick. I didn't see what the other ones did, but the bottom tier is 30,000. So upgrade. Now what did these require? So 2 more fuse quartz and a vibrant alloy, which we're gonna transfer over to some stuff here in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and take those out. We gotta put those in, and we'll get all of this other stuff. So have you done? It's done some mana. Now we don't really have to worry about the flower. I'm gonna leave the flower there. In this version of Botania, the flowers, the passive flowers, anything that makes mana from nothing will eventually die. When it does, I don't want it anymore. So, rude, I know. But there we go. There is the pressurized conduits, which are good. Those are really good. Not too expensive either. And then the last one, we're just going to put that there. Let's come over here. Grab that out of there so that can start working, and then we'll do that. Alright, so we can see with the Wand of the Forest how much mana we have. And if we throw a Blacker Lotus, we get a significant amount more. Now, why didn't we just do that to begin with? Well, it needs some mana in the pool before it actually does anything. The Blacker Lotuses, you can't just throw them in the pool and expect results. You need to do a little bit more. So now we can easily get our mana floral and mana diamond and another quest. So cool. Now, typically you'd have to make flowers that generate better mana and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to do that. We're just going to make a better mob farm, get more Blacker Lotuses, and never have to worry about mana again, because that's a lot of mana. This flower, it would take an insane amount of time for a flower like this, if it was never going to die or anything, which there are ways to make this not die, make it produce a little bit more. It would take forever to fill this up. And we filled it up with, what, 8 Blacker Lotuses? So yeah, you can see how powerful those are. We got a mana distributor. Not really something I care to use. I think it just distributes mana between different mana pools. Kind of useful, but not really. And that should be another quest. And the Delta. So we're going to get more stuff. And here's the thing. We're going to make things better. So, since the beginning, we've been using these transfer nodes. Yeah, no. Not anymore. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that as well. We're going to use these conduits. Also, I should probably put some of this stuff away. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we have interfluid conduits. Now these transfer liquids so much faster. Extract active without signal. And then this will be insert. Extract active without signal, insert, and then we just need to get another lever over here, and I want that off right now, so if I put anything in here, it'll kind of go smoothly. We can put these in there, and I want one of these guys just right here. Extract always active. Insert. Perfect. So that is nice. We can put that in there. We have so many transfer nodes now. We're gonna use those later for some other things, but for now, don't really need them. So the other thing so we don't have much else in here to do right now. We need to make some more machines. I want to get the capacitors first. That's going to allow us to get a lot of better stuff. And then in the beta, we need to make the runic altar, which I believe we can go ahead and do. I use the mana diamond and throw my book on the ground. And the runic altar is pretty easy, just like that. And we get a reward back. And then now we have to make a whole bunch of runes. We'll do that another time. The reason I say that is because I'm not quite ready to do that. But we can now make Minicio seeds. That is kind of huge. Let's put that up there. And for the time being, I'm going to put the altar like right here. We might do a little bit of stuff with that, but Minicio seeds, I want to go ahead and make, because this is kind of where I wanted to go. So Minicio seeds is just normal seeds grown into a mana infusion with half a mana pool. That's insane, but it's worth it. Actually, it doesn't take that much. It's not half. What am I saying? This is zoomed in, or something. This isn't quite right. It doesn't take that much to make these Minicio seeds, but it is well worth it, because that's going to allow us to get into all of this stuff. It's going to allow us to get into magical crops, and that is where most of the overpoweredness from this mod pack comes from. However, we need Terra Steel and the alchemical catalyst, which actually isn't that bad to make. This is pretty easy, just requires some blaze rods. But Terra Steel, we need to get, I don't even know, right here. We need to get to this quest, and it's not that bad. We'll get there. And then we can also get some floral fertilizer, and this is the way to get the mystical flowers to spawn normally, which we'll need for some stuff, but we will get there. That is a ways off. I'm going to put Minicio seeds in here, I think. Let's empty up our inventory a little bit, and we have 2 basics, 3 goods. Let's go ahead and open those, and then, yeah. We will come back in the next episode and start working on more stuff. A fortune cookie. A basic bin. Neither of those are really good. We have 3 goods. Some sky root. So this is all from the Aether. Iron Paxel. And an Amulet of Growth. Kind of boring stuff. The saplings are cool. The fortune cookies are kind of neat. You can open them and it says, it has a, oh my god. Help, I'm trapped in a fortune cookie paper strip print plate stenciling factory. Yeah, that's basically what you get from fortune cookies. Just little strips of paper. I don't even know if you can make them. Can you craft a fortune cookie? I never actually thought to look at. You can. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. They don't do anything for you. I don't think you'll ever get anything out of it. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time we are going to work more with Botania, I think, and I will get those seeds. And I also want to start working towards getting capacitors. That is kind of the next step that I want to work towards, getting a lot of capacitors very, very, very quickly. Without having to wait for a ton of redstone to come in. So that'll be the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!